Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I'm tangled. E-Man, talk to them.
Oh, brother. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Too Good For You podcast. It is a Merry Christmas
Ho, ho, ho.
special.
Merry Christmas special. This is our Christmas special. This is your ABC7 Christmas special.
The 30 days of, not Halloween, Christmas.
Of Christmas. 12 days of Christmas.
12 days of Christmas.
12 days of Too Good For You, miss.
I like it. You know what? That's going to be the podcast title. That's going to be the title right now.
My job is done. I've done my job. I found the title and we are ready to go. But yeah, it's Christmas time, folks. Merry Christmas. This episode's coming out.
Christmas.
A couple days before Christmas.
That's right.
Wednesday before Christmas. So.
That's our little gift to you guys.
You guys, hope you guys have a nice, safe, wonderful Christmas. Hope you get all the presents you asked for. And yeah, it's Christmas. Right. We're here. We're in the studio. We're doing big things. The year's coming to an end, but we'll talk about that another day. Today's all about Christmas.
That's right.
Christmas. What was your favorite Christmas special growing up as a kid?
Christmas special?
Yeah.
Oof. Honestly, it was probably the 12 Days of Christmas. Like I
Just like the movies?
Yeah, like every night as a family in the family room, watching this movie on cable, like with commercials in between and everything. Like now everyone's so busy, they're on their phones, they're distracted. Like it's not the same. But that was one of my favorite things growing up. Just gathering around the big old TV, the family room TV, and watching some great Christmas movies.
Nice.
So
let's look at the best Christmas specials of all time this week.
Ooh.
Number one, we got How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
But which one?
The 1966. I didn't know it was that old.
I didn't realize. I thought it was like 80s.
That's old as fuck.
That is, dude.
I didn't know when did Dr. Seuss write the book? Dr. Seuss.
When was Dr. Seuss writing books?
Grinch. Grinch. Let's see.
Well, there's three
Grinch
right movies out right now. Or there's 3 Grinch movies that were made, right?
No. Just the live action one and the original one.
Wasn't there Tyler the Creator one? The animated one.
Oh, yes, he did make... Well, he didn't
he
make
did the music.
movie.
He made music for it. Yeah.
That was in 2018. That was The Grinch. That is correct. Let's see. Dr. Seuss, The Grinch, based on the book. We are looking. The book was... The book was published in 1957. Holy shit. Wow.
You know what's crazy? I read those books thinking that he was literally making them in the 90s or something.
Yeah, same. I thought they came out in 80 and you just were reading them in the 90s.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. I didn't know he was that old. What did he look like? I don't know what he looks like. Dr. Seuss.
It's a forbidden picture. We don't know.
He looks like Walt Disney.
Like, does he? Mr. Rogers. He looking like a little bit like Mr. Rogers.
Like Mr. Rogers. Interesting.
Wow.
1950.
I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Wow, that's how you know that is a good children's book author.
Yeah.
It reaches everyone.
It transcends decades. 57 is when the books came out.
Jesus.
And we were still reading them in the early 2000s, late 90s. Wow. 50 years.
That's crazy. Shut up.
It's probably one of those things where it probably didn't catch steam until 30 years after.
Well, I mean,
it came out.
If he made a movie, or if they made an animated movie from, it says Warner Brothers.
Yeah, 66.
Yeah, then he definitely had some traction. So this man has attraction since since he's published in the 50s up until still going. It's still going, bro.
People still doing Grinch shit,
dude.
And other Dr. Seuss's.
Yeah, what was the last one? The Horton Hears a Who? Is that the last one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The Lorax, maybe.
Oh, Lorax, that's right.
Yeah, I don't remember. All right, next we got the Frosty the Snowman, 1969. Did you
watch that one? Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched this full movie.
Really?
I remember in preschool, I have a vague memory of being in preschool and seeing it, but I don't know if I've actually as someone with a fully functioning memory has seen the whole movie. Like I remember like
parts or
I remember
bits.
seeing it as a child.
Oh, we're the same way then, because
Okay.
like I don't I remember like the cut scenes, like they were terrible. Like
I mean, I just know the song, right? Everyone knows the song. Everyone knows Frosty.
Frosty the
Yeah,
Snowman.
everyone knows the song, which I'm assuming came from the movie. I don't think anyone else would have just made that for fun. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Frosty. I think I missed that train.
you think they made the Frosty song for the movie?
Yes.
No way.
Why? Where would you come up with Frosty the Snowman if you didn't have a character to
What if it was
sing about?
like the book? Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
it
you're
wasn't.
not-
I
you're
think
right,
it was.
yeah.
I think it was just a movie. The History of Frosty the Snowman, 1969.
It looks like it's just a
Was
movie.
a film series.
Oh, wow.
What was the controversy over Frosty the Snowman? By and large, the biggest critique of the clothing choice was the fact that Frosty's friends were apparently wearing shorts for the duration of the film.
What, bro?
Okay. Maybe they're from fucking like Canada where they're used to the cold.
Does it matter? Like, why are they tripping over
yeah,
this?
who gives a
They
fuck?
said this isn't realistic. This cartoon.
They're
What the hell?
Killing my children because they're going out in the snow with shorts on.
That's bad parenting.
Look at these.
At
Look at
this
this
point.
cast.
Oh Jesus! The narrator looks kind of scary.
Cast for the original Frosty the Snowman. Oh, some old motherfucker.
Bro, the guy doesn't even have a picture. He has a picture of the actual like video or the movie clip.
Greg Thomas isn't a real person.
He's a
He
fucking
is
character.
Just a thing. He is an actor conceiving. Interesting. But yeah, so Frosty. Oh, John Goodman was in the movie. He was Frosty? Wow.
Oh, he
I
started
didn't know
early.
that. That's pretty sick. Shout out to John Goodman for being Frosty
What was
the
his name?
Snowman. Huh?
When was this made? The movie?
I don't know because there's two Frosties. I don't know when this when
his Frosty was
yeah,
in.
I think this is the original Frosty.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
I was gonna say like that. He kind of like
He's old as shit.
yeah.
That was the thing.
Looking good though. Looking good if he's that old. Yeah. But
Okay, next.
what's next on there?
A Charlie Brown Christmas, of course.
You know,
Everyone knows and loves the Charlie Brown Christmas. The Christmas time is here.
That's where it's from?
Yeah, it's the Charlie
Oh,
Brown
brother,
Christmas.
I haven't watched this.
Really?
I've never watched this, and the funny thing is, like, I've been to Knott's Berry Farm a lot, and I've seen it like in the windows when it's Knott's Berry Farm, whatever. But I've never seen this movie in my life.
It's a good movie, man. I fuck with Charlie Brown. I haven't watched Charlie Brown as an adult, but as a child, I fucked with Charlie Brown for sure. I used to watch a few little shorts.
The only characters I know is Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and I don't even know his name, but the dirty boy, the one that always had squiggles
Yeah.
over his hair.
Yeah, just dirty man.
Oh
But
man,
no, Charlie Brown Christmas is sick. I might have to watch that this weekend. That's a classic. 1965. Also
Man.
old as shit.
But it's still going.
Still
It's a
doing
classic.
it. They're
It is
still
a classic.
doing things.
Maybe I should watch it.
You have to.
All right, I'm gonna come over. We're gonna watch it.
Everyone, tell us your best Christmas special. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
No, I know
the
that one.
stop motion furry thing
For the furries out there.
for the furries.
That's right.
Was this mom kind of hot?
Smash or pass? Smash or pass?
Smash or pass Rudolph's mom?
I asked you.
Smash. I ain't gonna lie. This picture
if you're
kinda,
listening right now on Spotify or Apple, go to the YouTube video.
Look at the picture to
Yeah.
see what Rudolph's
Come
mom
on over.
looks like.
Come on over and see what we're talking about. They're probably like, what am I listening to right now?
Might have to smash, unfortunately. Next, The Simpsons Christmas.
But that's like episode.
This is just like an episode. It
Wow.
looks like Simpsons. I like Simpsons. That's another show like I would need to like
fully been.
sit down, and do the whole thing. Like,
Really?
yeah, because it's history. It's comedy history, right? Like
Yeah.
it's the longest running television show in history. It has been through countless generations and like has watched comedy change, and the writing has changed. It has gone through
The style has changed.
different of
animation
writing.
has
Yeah,
changed.
I mean, I think it's one of the a lot of people say it's one of the best shows ever. A lot of comedians say growing up it was their favorite show.
I mean, that's why it's still alive right now, dude. Like,
Yeah,
it still
I
has
think-
that pull.
Yeah, so I think I'll probably after I finish South Park, I'll probably have to start the.
And you have a lot of ongoing series.
I'm doing
bingings.
yeah, I'm doing the full. I'm doing the multiple hundreds of episodes shows. I'm tired of these. I'm tired of
Go
these.
ahead.
I'm tired of these 4 fucking House of
But this is-
Dragons 9-episode shit where I have to wait 5 years.
How you gonna catch up?
I
'Cause it's
probably
still
won't.
going. It's still
Exactly. I
going.
probably won't, and that's
It's an
fine.
infinite loop.
Yeah, I'm just. I started it one day when I'm 27 and when I'm 45 with my kids, and I'm like, "Ugh, time to watch The Simpsons, kids. Let's go. I've been doing this for 20 fucking years. They're gonna know. They're gonna know what's
On the
happening.
tombstone, it's gonna read, "Almost finished Simpsons."
Dude, that would be sick if your tombstone had like stats.
Yo, like
If you're
life
you
stats.
got to choose like what's
achievements?
if you got to choose like what stats you want on your tombstone, so you could put like heaviest weight lifted, longest you've ran, like
Just like life stats.
longest time you've held your breath.
Bro, honestly,
That'd be fucking sick.
I think in the future they're not gonna use stone. It's
I'm gonna be honest.
A tablet.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't no one else take my fucking idea because I'm gonna market that shit right now.
Trademark it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit right now because that's fucking sick. I'm like, everyone, if you can just record like what you want to be on your tombstone, like not like if you can have like quantifiable evidence that you say like the world record holder for like, I don't know, the longest time they held their breath, right?
Okay.
Be like, boom, blah blah blah. Longest time held their breath, has their time, it's written in stone, shit's done, baby, it's theirs.
So you would write the stats on a stone.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
classic.
I'm on. Okay, you trademark that idea. I'm gonna
taking
trademark
it.
a tablet for for these stats. Cause like, okay, what happens if someone breaks it? You know, it's like, this dude just.
Then you get a call from the fucking
You're dead, bro. What do you
graveyard.
mean?
The family gets a call from the graveyard and they're like, hey, got some damages.
Oh, okay.
Would you like
Okay.
to, repair? And if they say yes, and they repair. If they say no, okay, here's some
Mm.
other options. We can get you a tablet, or, we just move you to a different
It's
plot.
actually a genius idea.
It is fucking genius. We are geniuses on this show. This show's
Jesus.
crazy.
Yo, I'm trademarking some shit.
No,
tonight.
fuck you. I'm doing it.
No, you do yours. I do mine. That's fine. We'll go complete separate ways, but we got same business. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, the Lego Star Wars Christmas.
Never seen that. in
Didn't
my
see
life.
it.
What the hell? Why is that on that list?
Don't know. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, 1977. This looks like some shit I'd be into, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, go to the YouTube video and I'll show that screenshot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's Jim Henson, the guy who did Sesame Street. So,
Oh. So it's like a kid. It's more for kids then.
well, of course, yeah, it's puppets. They're little puppet things.
Okay. Okay.
The Year Without Santa Claus, 1974. This kind of looks
It looks
like
familiar.
the other Santa Claus movies, but I don't know if it's the same company that did this one. But I haven't seen this one. Pee Wee Herman, Pee Wee Playhouse,
Never seen
Pee
it.
Wee's Playhouse. I was never a Pee Wee guy.
Don't think I've ever watched anything from him.
Yeah, me either. Tales from the Crypt
Yo.
and all through the house. It's pretty sick. I fuck with this.
That's
I might
all.
need to watch this.
What is it? What is it,
It's
Tyson,
horror.
for people listening?
It's a horror. Tales from the Crypt is a horror adaptation. I don't even know how to explain it. Tales from the Crypt. It's obviously a TV series, but it's a anthology series. That's the word. So they're just like. It's like Goosebumps, right? There's just a bunch of different stories
Oh,
that
okay.
they just like would tell, and then they would just like
one of them is Christmas or Santa Claus, whatever.
yeah. Fun fact. So this is the Crypt Keeper.
Okay.
My dad had a Crypt Keeper mask.
Kind of scary, dude.
Bro, terrified
scary.
me for years. His
Traumatized you.
his Halloween. That's Christmas, but we're talking about Halloween now. His Halloween costume was his Tale from the Crypt mask and like a full like clown jumpsuit. And then
Hey.
he would just like sit like on our porch and pretend to be like stuffed.
dummy? Like a
yeah,
little
and
dummy?
pretend to be stuffed. So people when kids would come up and like go
And
to
scare the-
he would just and he would just like
brother.
jump. But even for me, even though I knew that it was my dad, in the
You're
fucking
serious?
thing.
Like, I'm not going inside.
I did not fuck with this mask until later on in my life, and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
but,
funny because
But yeah, as a child, no, I've already told stories on the podcast. As a child, I was terrified of horror movies, of anything scary. I hated it, and then I grew balls, and then I was like, you know what, I can handle this, and then.
dude, I think every dad has like a scary mask that they traumatize their child.
Your dad did that to you too?
Well, it was a werewolf mask.
Ah,
yes, he
nice.
did. Like, bro, so we're not talking about Christmas anymore. This is a Tim Burton special now.
Oh, Tim Burton.
But like in like our family room, there was like a curved couch. I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a little corner.
This was in the OG house.
Yeah. So like it's curved, right? And like there's a little pocket in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And this man waited till I got out of school, scared the shit out of me with this mask. I was
Nice.
sat down, like make up a little hot pocket, get out of middle school, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
turn on the TV, want to watch some TV, and then I was like, oh my god, dude.
Shit, you pay yourself?
I almost shit myself. I kid you
Damn.
not. But I did I did scream, and I think I cried after.
I feel it.
But hey,
That's fine. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Back to the Christmas specials.
Next, Santa Claus is coming to town. 1970. This is where we get into remember this is the guy's is Greg. This is Greg's character.
Never watched it.
No, we just looked him up.
Oh,
This is-
yes!
yeah, this is Greg.
That's
Elf.
Greg?
This is Greg.
Why is he he does
He's just the voice actor for this elf. And then we have a "Twas the Night Before
Okay.
Christmas," 1974. I don't think I've seen this one specifically. Is this screenshot
from the
ring a bell?
screenshot. Yeah, no, not
No?
not for me.
Cool.
Not for me.
The Little Drummer Boy, 1968.
I did watch that one.
Vaguely remember. Again, I have the same preschool vague memory of this little boy.
It's kind of creepy, dude. Some of these stop animation dolls that they use.
They had to use dolls. It's probably cheaper than animating it, like drawing.
I mean, I don't know. Freaking
Maybe.
Coraline, that's like that, but that's like low key a scary ass movie.
Really?
What are you doing there, bud?
Next,
no.
Next is Mariah Carey's Magical Christmas.
Now you know
Special
why I asked.
from 2022. I don't think I've seen this one.
Hey, you know what? You're gonna have to just go to the YouTube video to see all the pictures because you're not gonna get it on the list.
I'm telling people what I'm telling.
You didn't tell them why you stared.
I didn't do anything. You were talking, so I'm doing my research.
Yeah. Okay.
Black Mirror, White Christmas.
Never
I've
seen
this.
Black Mirror.
You didn't watch Black Mirror?
I've never watched anything.
You gotta watch Black Mirror.
The only thing I watched from Black Mirror was you get to choose your own selection, and then it.
No, that wasn't
dictates
Black
the-
Mirror.
That was Black Mirror,
No,
wasn't
no,
it?
no, no. Oh, maybe it was.
It was like Black Mirror, but it's like
yeah, it was,
not
it was
the
like
series.
a side project. Yeah, it was a side project. No, you gotta watch Black Mirror, brother. Check it out. It's a good show. The Snow Day, 2016.
Never seen it in my life.
Never
Never
seen
heard of it. In my
Never,
life.
never seen it.
Dude.
That's it. It's my list.
Where's Elf?
This is Christmas specials.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the TV shorts.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking Christmas
But now
movies.
now we can get into
Let's go, all
your
right.
favorite Christmas. Okay, do you want to do your favorite Christmas movie, or do you want me to give you a top 3, top 5?
Let's do top 3.
Top 3 Christmas movies. Bang them out.
Elf.
Okay.
That's up there. Mm-hmm. A Christmas Story for me. That's
A Christmas Story with Ralphie.
Yep. You shot me. You're gonna shoot your eye out, okay, bro? Classic. The last one. What is another Chris? Honestly, I've been watching more rom-coms for Christmas movies.
Interesting.
Holiday has been the one that's been on repeat this past season.
Holiday.
Holiday. So,
Never heard of it.
Oh, brother, I'm gonna need you to watch that. Ding ding
Okay.
ding. Hey, man.
Oh.
If you haven't watched Holiday, that's your sign right there.
Not your sign to watch Holiday. Have you?
But okay, Elf for sure is top tier on there. Christmas Stories top tier on there. Polar Express honestly is honestly one of my other good ones.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so those are gonna be that'll be my top 3.
Have you heard of this one, Spirited?
I have, but I've never watched it. Have you?
No, I just saw it and it has your boy in it, so I just thought I'd ask.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
And who's that? Will
Will
Ferrell?
Ferrell, yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Damn, you kind of had some good ones. I'm gonna be
Thanks,
honest,
brother.
'cause-
Hey, this is the first list that's pretty competitive over here.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be. Oh, I guess I could do National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Oh, I forgot about that movie.
I mean, I don't want to pick the same ones.
No, I mean, this is your top 3. If you like them, you like them. You know, like,
Okay, so
you got
like,
love for all of them.
so every year, my family we watch The Christmas Story. Every
It's a
year,
classic, bro.
we watch A Christmas Story. As a kid, didn't really like it. As an adult, I do like it more. Same thing with. Well, I didn't start watching the National Lampoon Christmas one until I was a little bit older. I do like that one. That's a good one. Polar Express slaps.
Classic.
Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Classic.
Of course, can't go wrong with that. Elf. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of Elf. I know people who don't like Elf, and
I think that's a pretty big staple of a Christmas movie.
it is a good Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's a really good Christmas movie. But I mean, some people don't like that Christmas movie. Do you think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas or a Halloween movie?
Bro, that's a Halloween movie. I'm
It's
sorry.
Halloween?
And then I was going to ask
kind
you
of-
the same thing.
I kind of feel it's a Halloween movie as
Yeah?
well. I don't think it's
Is
Christmas.
Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen Die Hard.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Now I just know that it takes place on on Christmas. So
Mm-hmm.
like people are like, "Oh, no, it's a Christmas movie, bro," and that's like, yeah, that's what you want to call it, man. Go ahead. I have no gripes about it. I've never seen the movie, so I
Honestly,
can't like.
I don't think it's any kind of movie except action. Like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Like, that's it. Like,
Okay. I guess whatever you want to do. Let's see what else. Were you a Home Alone kid? I don't think I've ever
You
seen
know-
Home Alone.
Really?
No.
I watched Home Alone 1, 2. I don't know if there's more than 2, to be
I think
honest.
there's probably.
But I have watched Home Alone. I mean, it's something that, like, if it's on, I'll watch it. But I don't go out of my way to watch it.
it's not like tradition. Home Alone, put it on.
Yeah, no. Like,
Got you.
for me, that's Elf.
Yeah.
Or, personally, Christmas Story. Like, I also watch that every
Yeah.
year. Speaking of, did you watch number 2?
Nah.
Oh.
I don't want to watch it. I saw that
Really?
there is a number 2, and I was like,
When Ralphie's all grown up?
yeah.
now.
So there's a number 2, and then there's a third one as well.
No,
that
they just put
came
it out.
No, there's a Christmas Story 2, and then there is another one after
What?
that. So a Christmas Story 2 came out in 2012, but then
Am I
there's
tripping? Oh,
no,
maybe it's because I'd never seen it then.
It's
Because I just found out on one of the streaming services.
Yeah, it's on
and I saw
HBO.
it. Yeah, and I was all like, holy shit, they made a second one. I didn't know it was a
It's a Christmas Story Christmas.
2022.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It just came out. But there is a Christmas Story 2
Oh, got you.
from 2012 that's just a different. I mean, it's on HBO as well. So if you have HBO, I guess go
I might have to watch
it.
them all. Yeah.
It's got a fucking 3.4 stars out of 10.
Jesus.
So, or
Maybe I'll skip that
3.4
one.
rating out of
Maybe I'll
10.
just skip it. But, you know, hey, it's okay.
But no, yeah, I did see that Ralphie is back playing Ralphie. I don't think the same actor was Ralphie in Christmas Story 2.
Probably
this
not.
didn't look like him.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can look it up right now. Christmas Story 2,
Where the cast at? Where the cast?
IMDb. I'm assuming not because it's a.
He does not look
Yeah,
like
that's-
It's
that's
like
not
he's a
him.
teen at that time, right?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
a between Ralph Parker. This is not the same guy. So yeah, that's why this movie sucked.
Maybe
but
that's why I never heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so A Christmas Story Christmas, yes, is where the character, the man
original.
who played Ralphie
Yeah.
is back at his house, being Ralphie as an old man.
Bro, you know how many times I've quoted A Christmas Story and people are like, what does that mean? I'm like, you never seen it? And I have to like try to convince them to watch it.
It's a tough movie to watch.
Now it is. Now it is.
Half of my family hates the movie,
Why?
and half of my family loves the movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's because it's
It is outdated.
it's a very dry movie. Like it's dry humor. Like if you don't, if it's
Oh,
if
maybe
that's
that's why I like it because I
if
like.
that's
dry
not
humor.
if that's not the humor you like when like the dad gets the fucking leg lamp, like
Come on.
that shit. When they do
Licks the
Christmas,
pole or whatever.
when they do Christmas at the Chinese place,
Yeah.
place like that shit's funny. But like some people are like, yo, what the fuck is it? Like this is dumb. Like this is a dumb movie. So
I guess it depends on your
half
your
of my
humor.
family loves the movie. I'm part of that side, and then there's other half of my family who's like, I don't really care about it.
All right, well, I'm gonna watch with that other side of the family.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
so.
we'll check it out. It's a good movie. Christmas with the Cranks. What about you ever?
What's his
Yeah,
name?
Tim Allen.
Tim
You ever-
Allen,
What
yeah.
about the Santa Claus? You fucking.
Oh yeah, I watch all of those, but that's because it was on 12 Days of Christmas. Yeah,
definitely, because ABC owns Tim Allen's by default. Yeah.
So like literally, I would watch his movies a lot during the time. But again, like it's not something that's I'm like, it's Christmas time. This is a classic. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it on. Like
Yeah.
nah, if that shit's on and I'm like, have nothing better to do. Oh, I'll probably watch it. Sure, whatever. But yeah, no. But I liked his movies. Freaking. What did he do? He touched the bag or something, and then all of a sudden he became Santa Claus.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't think I've seen the Santa Claus movies. I just know
dude.
that he did them.
I think there's like 4 of them.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 of them.
Yeah, Polar Express. That shit slaps.
I
I
went
saw.
to-
I watched Krampus.
Did
It was
you?
Like a
How-
horror.
Yeah,
Christmas.
is that even good?
Yeah, that.
Because I mean, they have a new one coming out. I think I don't know if it's this year or next year. It's the Grinch one, but like he's like a burglar, and he's literally a burglar. Like he's gonna fucking kill you if you come out. What are you doing? Like, oh, you'll find out right now. And then there's a candy cane stuck in your eye. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Interesting.
what else? Give me some more. Give me some more. I feel like I watch a lot of Christmas movies during this
sure
time
you
because
have.
I'm about that season.
You think Frozen is a Christmas movie, or is
Definitely
it just
not.
a
That's a
cold
Disney
movie?
movie, dude.
It's just cold.
Bro, I mean, like, did it even take part during Christmas? I don't. It
It
takes
takes part in the
coronation.
middle of winter.
Yeah, coronation.
Damn, how did you know that?
Dog, I watched it.
I can
Judgment.
tell.
Hey, I think I watched that movie 3 times in theater. When it was
Why the fuck did you go that many times?
man, brother, one for my family,
Uh-huh.
one for my girl
Uh-huh.
at the time, and one because it was just a group of friends. I could be making all this up, but I'm
You-
pretty sure that is
yeah.
what has happened.
Oh.
But yeah,
That's cool.
Princess Switch, Vanessa Hudgens,
Sorry.
brother,
Sorry, I got
brother.
distracted.
Have
I
you
got
watched
distracted.
them? Have you
No, I
watched them?
haven't.
1, 2, 3, great movies.
What do you mean 3?
There's 3 movies
You've
out
watched
there.
3
Ye-
Princess
Oh,
Switch movies?
yes, sir. 100%. Dog, I am a sap for Christmas movies. Like, and then
Are
especially-
those Christmas movies?
They're rom-com Christmas movies. And I'm a big-ass sap for them, bro. I love these. Like, Holiday. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta watch it. It's a rom-com, but it's Christmas.
the only rom-com that I will ever, like, die on a hill for is The Proposal.
That's not... what?
That is the only rom-com that I'm like, yo, this is probably the best movie ever made.
Pull it up real quick. I need to see at least the poster of it.
It's Sandra Bullock and fucking Ryan Reynolds, baby.
Wow, that might be the one movie I don't think I've watched.
Oh, dude,
From Ryan Reynolds.
this movie slaps.
I don't think I've watched this one.
You are gonna watch this and be like, yo, this is the best rom-com
I'll watch it
ever.
tonight. I'm be like, hey Tyson, you're gonna get a text message, Tyson.
Dude.
I thank you for putting me
Even
on.
it's-
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Even to
But
this day, me and my dad, who don't ever watch rom-coms, will just randomly quote things from The Proposal, only because of one time we flew to Mexico, and it was the movie that they played, so we had to watch it
on the plane.
on the plane.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I don't want to fucking... No, it wasn't even to Mexico. I think it was to Trinidad, which is longer than Mexico. So it was a super long flight, because I remember I was watching it as a kid, and I was like, I don't think I should be watching this movie. But...
Oh, it's that kind of movie.
Well, I mean, it's a PG-13. I wasn't 13 at the time.
Oh, you said I'm not old enough.
Yeah, I wasn't old enough. I was an 11-year-old boy. but no, this movie, like, I don't really watch rom-coms. It's not my thing. But
This one is the
this
one that
shit,
gets you.
it's fucking hilarious.
Uh huh.
Obviously the story, I guess, is kind of cute.
Don't
But-
say kinda. If you like it that much, you know it's a good story. Don't be saying kinda.
because-
Don't downplay it.
All rom-coms are the same. all of these specific ones where
Okay.
it's like the boss
Wait,
and then
wait,
like
wait,
a
wait.
coworker
Let me see.
and then
Let
like
me see
they
if I can guess this
actually
rom-com.
okay. It's called The Proposal.
The Proposal.
Sandra Bullock is Ryan Reynolds' boss.
He takes. Oh, I think I actually seen this. He takes her out to a cabin as a date, right?
No.
Or she takes him out to a family thing, and like this is.
It's his family.
Oh, this is his family.
Yeah,
okay.
so they go to his family because I don't know why. I think they're working on like some sort of.
Okay, so they're working
thing.
together.
They're trying to get a.
whatever.
I don't remember the movie. It's been fucking years.
I
since
think
I've
I
watched
remember it
it.
now. I think you
but
jogged
yeah,
my
they
memory.
fucking do something where
But they
they're
fall in
trying. They're
love.
trying to get tax like trying to get a tax break, but they're like working together. And then so they're like, okay, well then you have to come meet my family because then like the social workers are coming to check to make sure we're actually a married couple.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
like,
like
fucking Chuck and Larry. But
yeah,
like,
exactly. And
this
so yeah, so so then they have to go to his parents' house in fucking buttfuck Alaska or something, like some small town.
cold. They're in a cabin. Right?
They're in some
Or
small.
they're like a very
It's in a house, but just like a small town where everyone like knows him, and they're like, "Oh, this is your wife?" I don't know. And then he's like, yeah, it's my wife," and she's like, "Yeah, I'm his wife."
And then at the
yeah,
end,
of course, and they love each other.
wait,
like,
I can't. Are
wow.
we gonna spoil the whole movie? It's been out. It's
Dude,
been
it's
out.
2009.
Yeah, it's been out.
This is
all right. So
it
then pretty
crosses
much
my
like,
criteria.
she fucks up, right? Or he fucks up. I forget which one. He fucks up. Or she. I think it's her. She fucks up, and then she goes back to wherever she's from, right? He chases after her, and then they confess their love for
I'm gonna
each
be
other.
honest. I don't remember all that much.
Oh, brother,
but
that's every rom com. That's usually how
that's
it
what I'm
goes.
saying. It's like it's like, oh, we're trying to fake this just because I want it, and then like, wow, I actually love you, and then
Yeah, they like because they're close together. Bro, you think people could actually fall in love over a one weekend like that?
definitely,
Really?
yeah.
One weekend?
I mean, if it's I'm gonna say, these people work together, right?
So they already
In the
have
movie,
prior
that
relationship.
you're connected with this person on
Okay.
multiple levels.
All
You're
right.
always working with them. Blah blah blah. You're already there, and you're just like, okay, cool. We're gonna go and do something that's not work related, so we can see the real you. Even though I already know you, but this is gonna be like the real you. You're like,
Outside of
wow,
work. Yeah, you're not the
wow,
professional.
I actually like this. This person's actually like
yeah.
nice, and obviously Sandra Bullock, smash. Like Ryan Reynolds,
100%.
smash. It's like
100%.
how can you not be like? I guess I'll fuck. Why not? We'll try this out. So
Okay.
hey, I think it would work. I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I am a guy. I mean, like, I watch rom coms a lot.
Yeah.
And it's always it's either love at first sight or they slowly fall in love with each other.
It's always the slowly fall in love. Dude, my
But-
grandma loves the Hallmark. Those Hallmark
love
movies.
Hallmark movies,
You
bro.
really? I
Dog.
think we thought it was last year.
Huh?
I feel like we talked about this
We did
last
talk about
year.
this last year. I'm pretty sure we did. If you didn't, go watch it on the, the feed. It's on the channel.
Remind us if we've talked about.
But Hallmark is a great way. I mean, that's honestly, it just gets you in your feel because they know how to kind of tug at it, but it's not fully tugging. Like it's not a great story, but it's like enough to keep you there.
Interesting. I forgot to add a movie.
Uh-oh.
This Christmas
This Christmas.
with Chris Brown.
Oh. Is that the one with like a bunch of characters?
oh, baby. This movie, Lauren London, Chris Brown, Regina King, Idris Elba, Loretta Devine, Sharon Leal, Lazo Alonso. Like, this has every black person that you would want in a movie is in this fucking movie.
Is it a Tyler Perry movie?
No, it's not. It's just a movie with black people, and I loved it. I watched this movie so.
Is Bow Wow in there?
No, Bow Wow is not in this movie. No, he's
Oh,
not.
sorry. No, that's Tyler. That is one of the Tyler Perry movies.
Columbus
Sorry.
Short is in it as well. Fucking yeah, bro. Like, this movie slaps. I remember as a kid, I liked this movie so much I asked for it for Christmas.
DVD?
Yes. That I never got it because my parents probably understood like he'll grow out of it. But which I'm glad they did.
Bro, I'm gonna find this for like $2 on eBay.
But brother, let me tell you, I fucking loved this Christmas. This shit crazy. It's probably because at the time I listened to
Is
a
that
lot
where
of
the
Chris
song
Brown.
come from?
Yeah.
Like,
well, his version of it. I mean, I think I don't know who did it originally.
But that's the one that plays the most.
Yes,
on,
but
like,
that
things.
he's
Yeah.
saying it. Yeah, he did the
Okay,
cover
so
for it
so
on
then
it.
for sure it came from that movie then.
Yes, he recorded it.
Okay,
he
all right.
recorded part of it for that, but then he released it as an actual like a song. But I don't remember who did the
original Okay.
version of that. But yeah, it's an old song. Again,
Okay,
like all Christmas songs.
I feel like I watched it. It's just something that like I probably need to watch it again, and then I'd be like, oh, I remember that.
How could I forget, brother? This is
He
number
got the whole
one.
plot on deck.
This is number one, dude. This Christmas slaps. It's probably so dumb now. If I was to watch it again, I'm like, this movie fucking sucks. But
How are you gonna rave about it and then you're gonna say that it's gonna suck?
because I like growing up, I honestly the same way I felt about Stomp the Yard and how much I fucking loved that movie, and now I look back at it like this movie's kind of lame. But yeah, I fucked with this Christmas. Like this shit went hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, bro, you brought up Stump the Yard. I was thinking about You Got Served.
Stomp the Yard's better than you.
No, it is. But at that time, like You Got Served was like my number one movie, and I would always do the move, and it was a stupid ass move. It was like this, and then you do like a backflip kind of thing.
And you would do it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do it right
in the
now.
living room.
Do it right now.
You know, subscribe
push
to the
the table
Patreon.
out the
Subscribe to
way.
Patreon. Help us get a bigger
We'll
studio.
push
Because guess
the-
what? I will get up and start doing more stuff in front of the camera. So $5 a month. Subscribe to Patreon.
Oh man,
Check it out.
That's funny. Yeah. Nah, Stomp the Yard was sick because Chris Brown dies in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Bro, the fucking does he get shot? Because he fucking
because he
stunned it on someone.
Because he does the elbow slide,
Yeah,
he fucking
dude.
dies. That's
Yeah.
that is the coolest movie.
And then the
plot
guy's
ever.
like,
that's his brother.
I'm gonna follow him.
His brother,
the end.
He's like, my brother was the dancer, not me. I'm just doing this for my brother. That's so sick, bro. Like, that shit.
The story.
I'm telling you, Blue, black people make the craziest movies ever. And for no reason. It's like, how does this even make sense? Like, who would shoot someone over doing an elbow slide?
Bro, but now that you're older and like you kind of see it, like so people be like that. Bro, you know, honestly, when I first watched it, I was like, what kind of college is going?
All black
But
colleges,
no, I
bro.
know that's, and then like I got older and I was like, oh shit, this is a real thing. This is a culture, baby.
That's where I wanted to go. Then I ended up in a different fraternity.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're about to be the guys that like we go to the club and
From the time I watched the movie, I was like, I'm gonna join a fraternity. Since I saw
that's
that,
why you wanted to join a fraternity.
Since I saw that movie, I already knew going to college. I was like, I'm joining a fraternity.
Wow, that's news to me. I thought you were
Unfortunately-
going just to go in.
Unfortunately, when I got there, and I was like, I don't.
This is not the kind of fraternity
I was like, I
wanted.
don't see that many black people here, and I don't. And like, it was like just Discovery Week or whatever you called it at your school, and I was like, I don't really see that many black fraternities here. So I was like, well, these guys are cool, so I'll just go with them. But I was already predisposed to fraternity just because of Stomp the Yard.
Because you wanted to be in
I wanted to step. I was wholeheartedly ready to step.
Brother, I need you to go to get your masters in
Go to Morehouse.
get the masters, go somewhere
What
over
is
there
it?
and join another
Morehouse?
frat, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to Morehouse and I'm gonna fucking turn it up.
Hey, on a frat level, if you're already in a frat, can you join another frat?
No. You can't do like two socials. You can do like a business and a social. So like if you're like, so there's like business fraternities like and like less like social fraternities, like fraternities that are just like all about like community service or all about like
To help boost
like,
your resume.
yeah,
kind of
or
thing.
just like this is a fraternity for engineers. So all you do is
Okay,
just like engineer shit.
So I can count my own
So you can do
thing as a
that. So
fraternity.
you can do that, and then I think also do like a social fraternity, which
is
is
something
like
like you were doing.
like what I did, or like any of the other like black fraternities or something like that. Like those
Okay.
are. I don't think they like it when you do multiple.
Because you're kind of like siding against,
Yeah,
not siding
you're
against
just-
them, but it's like,
yeah.
where's your loyalty
Yeah,
stand
you're,
at?
yeah, you're supposed to be like full-heartedly
Oh,
into your
repping.
you're
You're
supposed
full
to be
repping.
full into your thing. But yeah, I don't know.
I always wonder about that. Okay.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really do it
Bro,
both.
imagine-
'Cause you have to
Yeah,
pay for fraternities, so you pay for 2 fraternities. That's fucking a lot of money.
But it's only for however long you're at the school, right?
I mean, yeah, 4 years. I mean, I fucking probably paid.
Yeah, but if you go back for a master's or
Couple
a
$1,000.
doctorate, like you could imagine alumni. I'm this house, and then next time you get a degree, I'm from this house. Next time you get a degree, oh yeah, I'm repping this house.
Oh, you
Like,
just keep moving.
you just see on the sash, it's like different symbols. Like,
Bachelors, doctors, masters, or bachelors, masters, doctors. It's just like 3 different things. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
what are you doing?
guess.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah. All right. What else we gotta talk about for Christmas?
You were a Christmas list as a kid?
Did I write? Of course.
The Santa Claus. Oh, this ain't for us. This ain't for kids. What the hell?
My parents.
Yeah.
My parents went ham. My parents like would type out like letters as if like Santa responded.
I think this is why we get along so well, because I think we had the same childhood,
Really?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so
and
my-
it's crazy.
Yeah, so they'd be like, okay, write your Christmas list to send to Santa. They probably didn't send it out. They probably like put it on like the mail when we were leaving to school, but then when they got back to the house, they probably just like took that shit off, read it, and then cool. And they would type out their notes of like, "Dear Tyson, like we
see
heard,
you."
yeah, like
Yeah.
you were such a good boy this year. Like you got an A.
Yup.
You got an A. You got an A in algebra, and you played football so well. We saw you rushed for 130 yards. Like they had they had all the stats.
Giving you little, little,
They had all the
little
stats down.
achievements
They're
there.
like,
Yeah.
hey, like we saw that you were asking for a fucking Bugatti Veyron. Santa couldn't make it in time, so
the elves couldn't
yeah,
make
the
it.
elves.
So
the elves were busy making other fucking presents for kids, so we couldn't build you the Bugatti, but here's a fucking PS2 or some shit. Like but yeah, no, so yeah, definitely wrote them.
Brother,
But my
I think we
parents
had the
went ham.
same childhood, low key. Like I think
My
so.
fucking parents. Shout outs to y'all. They did.
They made Christmas special.
They definitely made
Yeah.
they made a
I
kid
will
believe
say.
in Santa. I was like, oh, this nigga might be real.
That's right.
Then they were like, hey,
Shout
guess
out.
what? He's not. I was like, God damn it.
Wait,
All right.
how did you find out?
My parents.
Oh,
told
your
me.
parents told
Yeah.
you? Oh, I found out because I saw my parents.
No, my parents told
putting
me.
it under. It was funny. Like I will commend my parents because they are dedicated to the craft of making sure that you're getting the full experience,
Mm-hmm.
and like if you're believing Santa Claus, like they're gonna make you believe it.
Yeah,
bro. My dad went on the roof. Legitimately went on the roof at like
I love it.
1 a.m. It's funny because like we celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, like we celebrate family. I knocked out before 12 because I wanted Santa Claus to come. Whatever.
Exactly. You sleep in the night and
Right?
wake up in the morning.
But like the adults are still out there. They're out there partying. They're talking. They have a great time. They're
fuck
drinking.
the party. They're building your fucking goddamn present.
No, see, that's the crazy part. So, all right. So, like, my family parties, now that I'm older, they last till like 2 a.m. And I'm like, Jesus,
When do y'all have time to do that?
that's what I'm saying. And then
Santa.
it's funny because, like, it'd be 2 a.m., right? I'm knocked the fuck out already. My dad is doing whatever he's doing to make sure, like, oh, there's droppings on the roof. There's Santa ate the cookie, drank the milk.
Oh, yeah. Gotta do that.
And at the same time, whether it be my mom or dad, like they're wrapping all our gifts. Like I have 2 younger siblings.
Same.
And yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
like they're wrapping everything before, and then it's funny because like I want to sleep at fucking 11 or 10,
Yeah.
and I'm waking up at 6 a.m. Like 6 a.m.
and they
excited
gotta
as
get
hell.
up and do
And then like I'm like, yeah, I run into my parents' room, like, hey, get up, come on, like Santa came.
Yep.
Bro, my mom's like, let me get my coffee first. And it's funny, like I never understood that. I thought it was just like an adult thing, like. But now I'm like, these guys were up to like probably 4 a.m. trying to do the most special things,
Yeah.
to make sure you get the full experience
course.
when you wake up.
So let's talk about this. As
ahead.
being the oldest brothers in a
Yep.
family of 2 younger siblings.
Yep.
When you found out that Santa wasn't real and that
Uh-huh.
it was your parents.
Yep.
How did you handle that with your siblings?
Honestly, when I found out, I didn't tell them. And I think it's in part because like my parents talked to me,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Hey, like you might know,
Mm-hmm.
but your younger sisters don't."
I think my parents had the exact same conversation.
Yeah, because it's true. Like, it's like, why do you want to ruin that experience? Like, you're growing up, you had all these years. Like,
hey,
why
man,
do you want to do the same thing? Like,
it's time to know that
going,
it's not real. But hey, your
Like, and
sisters
keep
are
it
growing
going.
up. Yeah,
Exactly. And then, like, especially because, like, we have, like, the youngest, like, that was my biggest thing. Like, I'm not going to take away the experience. I'm not going to take away the feelings, the excitement, the joy of waking up to Santa Claus came. Santa Claus came to the house. Like, like, why would I be that guy? You know? So, even though I knew, I play along, like, I'd be like, oh my God, like, Santa Claus came in. Like, what'd you get? Like, build that excitement. Cause, like, when I was growing up, like, I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna take that away from someone else. And then, like, even, like, with friends, like, honestly, I had some friends in middle school, they'd be like, you believe in Santa Claus? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, wait,
he's not real, right?
Yeah. And it's like, bro, like, why are you gonna be like, why do you want to bring someone down? Like, this, I mean, like, when I think about it now, it's like, why would you do that to someone?
Yeah.
To like ruin their experience just because you think otherwise, But yeah, like, I think having two younger siblings kind of like cemented the fact, like, I might know, but I'm not gonna ruin that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I think it was the same for me. Like, I was told, they're like, hey, Santa isn't real. We are Santa. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They're like, the spirit. They were like, the spirit of Santa is real, but we give you the gifts, okay? Your sisters obviously still believe in Santa. So we would like to recruit you if you would want. So then I would help. So Christmas Eve. So
you would help?
It was the same thing, right? So Christmas Eve we would do like Christmas Eve, or we still do like Christmas Eve dinner. At my grandparents' house, like all my family comes. We do Christmas Eve. We will maybe open presents from like family that we won't see Christmas Day, but all the presents like we open Christmas Day usually.
Are they there on Christmas Eve?
If we see them Christmas Eve, we usually don't see them on Christmas Day, so that's why we would open their presents.
Yeah.
So then, but again, we would do that and probably around like 10, 11, and be like, all right, like we gotta get home because Santa's coming. So everyone girls, it's time to get ready for, we gotta get you to bed. Like it's already late. Santa's coming in a couple hours. Like you don't want to, you gotta be caught up.
You gotta be asleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So boom, get the girls. We'd push them to bed, and I remember it was like my first year, like not being like a kid and like actually like trying to help. And they're like, okay, in the garage, like we have a huge dollhouse for your sister, like, and it was fucking.
We need you to wrap
like
this.
No, we didn't wrap it. It was just open, but it was probably like this tall, right?
It's like 3 feet, 4 feet, yeah. Okay.
Huge dollhouse, right? Okay, so we're gonna move it. We place it. Cookies gotta get eaten. Milk
do you
gotta
eat the
be
full
drank.
thing?
No, you don't. You don't eat the full.
A little bite, right? It's just one bite of each cookie.
A bite, or you leave like a little.
Brother, we had the same exact
thing. That's what I'm fucking saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. So I was helping out. I was eating the cookies. I was drinking the milk. I was eating the carrots for the reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
Mom was over here typing out the Christmas note for Santa, like
nice.
that Santa did. But then it's time for you to go to sleep because Santa has to put out your presents because I can't see what I'm getting. I would put out my sisters, but my parents wouldn't let me see what Santa got me.
Makes sense.
So I was like, okay, whatever. So then I go to bed.
I mean, it's already late as it is, right?
It's already fucking midnight already.
Yeah, you're like,
probably
about time to
go to sleep. And I'm like, what, 13 years old? I'm like, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
Whatever. Go to sleep. The girls all excited. They're, oh my God, it's Christmas. Go get your brother. Okay. And they're kind of, Tyson, wake up. It's Christmas. I'm like, oh my God, fuck. Okay. So I got to wake up and go to my parents' house.
Yep.
So the way that my house was set up, it was like, my room is on this side of the hallway. There's the break, which is like where the living room and everything is, and that's where all the Christmas stuff was.
The Christmas tree,
and then down the hall, it was my sister's room, and then my parents' room. So my sisters could just go boom, parents, boom, done.
Right next to
and then
them,
they had
yeah.
to run to me.
So you're hearing the.
Well, they had to run to get me, but it was always like you can't look.
Oh, because
I can't peek into
Yeah.
to see what Santa brought.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, "Hey, Tyson, you can't look. Or you need to just like walk to the bedroom." So all the kids are in my parents' room. Everyone's settled. Dad gets the video camera. Like everything's set up.
bro.
And then
Dad had the video camera too.
and then everyone gets let out. And then Santa, it's like, oh my God, Santa brought gifts!
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have like maybe one or two big gifts that are unwrapped that Santa brought.
Uh-huh.
And then there's also the parents, like, oh, here are the presents from your mom and dad,
Yep.
your grandparent,
Yep.
and all that other shit. But Santa left
These gifts,
like
whatever.
one,
These are for you.
Yeah, left one gift unopened for the child. So yeah.
And that was like the big gift.
It was
you
the
know,
big gift of the year. Yep, the big
Brother,
gift of the year.
We
so.
had the same exact childhood. I am
I mean, I think
100%
that's the way to
believe in
do it. I think that was,
I think that's the best way to do it.
it worked out very well. I think, luckily for me, yeah, same thing. I never even told I even to this day, I still have a very young sister, and I still have never told her anything about it. Like, I just play along
like,
with
why
the.
would you, you know?
Yeah, I just
It's
play.
like,
I
there's
play
no need
along
to.
every year. This might be her last year though of
Believing it?
Of doing. I think my mom wrote out her breakup letter with Santa with her.
Wow.
So.
You're about that age.
Well, yeah.
That
So we'll see how Christmas goes from now on. But yeah, I mean,
it's an adult Christmas now. That's
Pretty
what
much,
it is
yeah.
at that point. Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, it was pretty. It was always just.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude.
Gotta get the girls their Christmas, and now once
Honestly,
everyone knows.
Yeah, no. Shout out to all the parents out there who are
Shout
doing all
outs.
that for your kids. You know, that's
do it. You got a good.
you making the
Christmas as a kid,
experience.
man.
You making the experience, and shout out to all you guys doing it for them.
Yeah, if you're listening and you're a kid or you were a kid and your parents gave you a good Christmas, just make sure
Keep it going. Keep that
just
tradition.
Make sure when you have kids, man, you give your kids a
Yeah,
Christmas.
don't-
I mean, I don't like. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm not 100% committed to tell my kids about Santa.
like
I'm
when,
not.
when
I don't.
in the beginning.
I don't think I'm committed to be like Santa's gonna give you gifts. I think I will. I think I'm just gonna go in and just because I don't want to. I'm scared of the heartbreak of telling the
Like getting
child.
the hopes up.
Yeah, I'm
and then
scared
shutting
of
them
telling
down,
my
yeah.
child like, hey, guess what? That guy I was telling you about for 10 years, not real.
But okay,
I will give them the Santa movies. I'll tell them about like, oh yeah, there was this guy.
So they build their own idea.
Yeah,
of
so I'll
Santa.
let them know that Santa was a real thing.
The
Is
spirit.
real.
It's the
Yeah,
spirit.
Exactly, the spirit. I'm gonna tell them about the spirit of
spirit,
Santa,
baby.
but I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm committed to just like lie to them. Who knows? I don't have kids yet. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it, but I just feel like I want to tell them Santa is real, but Santa also isn't real, and that like your mom and dad are just doing this. But give them the
How
love
old, though? Like from the get go, like
from the get go. So there's
Really?
no. I just want to tell the kids. Like, I would tell the kids about Santa. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I would tell all the
okay.
kids about
Okay.
Santa. Like I'll tell them. Like listen, there's a guy. His name is Santa Claus. He gives presents and all this cool stuff. Right. We don't have a chimney in this house because everyone out here, no one has a fucking
no,
chimney.
it's California.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Should have been the first. That's how dumb we fucking were as kids. So like, Santa comes in the chimney,
bro. You know what's funny? I
I'm
asked my
like,
parents
where
that.
the fuck is the chimney here?
Bro, I asked my parents that. My dad took me to the roof. He's like, he comes through there. It's a little small tube.
It's
I don't
the
even know
fucking-
what it is.
It's
Yeah,
the air conditioning pipe.
yeah. It could have been that or like the dryer vent. You know.
Yeah, it's a fucking-
But either way, I'm
dumb
like,
as
all right.
shit.
But
Dumb
it's like
as hell.
these movies and stuff like you see like growing up.
They're
or whatever.
East Coast. They're East Coast.
They're
Santas.
chimneys, but at the same time, it's like there's like the Tim Allen one where he's like squeezing in through a small pipe just to get in the house, you know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like
So like, I think I don't know. I need to figure out a way to just like. Obviously, when the kid's a baby, it's not gonna like
Matter.
retain the
They're
energy,
not gonna
retain the
remember.
memory. But once they start retaining memory,
I feel honestly.
it's gonna be like, hey, Santa is a spirit. He brings joy, love. If you're a good person, good things happen. Like right, like I'm still gonna give him the story, but I'm not gonna like. I don't want to lie to the kid and be like, "This is who's giving you presents." Like, motherfucker, I'm getting you your motherfucking presents. Like,
Okay.
But Santa is still a thing, so you still better
a
be
spirit.
good.
It's what
so
it
you
is,
still
you
better
know,
be good
yeah.
because I'm like, oh, well, Santa talks to me.
Yeah.
I'm getting you the presents, but Santa tells me what you want, and if you've been a good boy. If you haven't been a good fucking boy or girl, like, I'm not getting you your fucking Xbox 500. Like, you're not getting that shit.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be at that. But
You're not getting that shit. Like, if you're being like, so yeah, I just got to figure out how to like explain to my
How are you
kid.
gonna break it down? To
Yeah,
them?
because I don't want to just be like, yeah, it's Santa giving you gifts.
Honestly,
And even though I grew up with Santa giving me gifts, I don't think I want to give my kids.
you don't want to do the same.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will when I get to that time. But
I mean,
like,
time will tell,
thinking,
right?
Yeah, thinking about it like now, like I don't think I want to do that. I want to figure out how to like tell them Santa is real and give them that like Christmas spirit and give them the hope of like things.
Yeah.
But also be like, hey, motherfucker, like I'm teaching you early life lessons. Santa ain't fucking real. Fucking mom and dad working our ass off for your goddamn fucking stupid fucking Polly Pocket shit, man.
Bro, you know what's funny when you talk about that? Like, my mom growing up, it's like, oh, you'll know when you're older, you'll know, like all this, whatever. Like, dude, I'm feeling that heavy now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, these weren't just like things to make me feel bad or things to like talk about if like something happened. Like, nah, this shit is real. Like, when you're an adult, like this is adult life now. Like, I'm living this. So like it's crazy because like once that first time it happened, I was like, this is a coincidence, whatever. Second, third time, fourth time, I'm like, nah, this shit is life. This is life experience at that
life,
point.
baby.
But I don't know, like for me, like I think I'll let my kid come to me and ask me, and then that's when I'll break it down. But until then,
So you're gonna lie to your kid until your kid until your kid comes to you
I
and
will
asks
lie to
you,
them.
is Santa real?
I will lie to them, or if they get to a certain age where I think it's appropriate. So like if they're already, I don't even know what the age appropriate is. You know, like is it 12, 13?
Probably.
Around that middle school. I'd say middle
That's where my youngest sister right now is 13, and that's when I think that's why we're breaking.
Oh,
I think
gotcha.
that's when she's
Yeah.
getting the letter. I can't really remember when I was told. I don't remember when my parents officially told me. Probably around 12,
around that time, right?
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe around 10.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 10 and 13 is
Yeah,
probably
so
when
like
got told.
I would tell like I will let them know like, hey, like write your list, like make sure you're good if you're on the naughty list, whatever. All that stuff, you know, like give them the full experience. But once they get to that age, and like I already know how it is, like people are gonna be that kind of people that are like, oh, you still do that? No, my parents do that for me, you know, and then they start like questioning it.
Yeah.
Then that's when I'll be like, all right, let's sit down, let's have a talk. Let me tell you something. And then that's when I'll break it down like, hey, Christmas is about the giving spirit. You know, like Santa Claus, it's a great figure, but just know like what he like resembles and encompasses, like you should do that for the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
But just know that it's us giving you these gifts.
Yes.
At that point, you know, like that's kind of what I would say.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to just like give to, like I'm trying to figure out how to do that and give that to them as early as possible so they can always still have the spirit and like remember like, oh yeah, Santa Claus, but also just know like, okay, like there's not a fucking fat white guy who's sliding
I don't think you
into our doorway and being like, I'm gonna just drop off presents for you.
I don't
Like,
think
no,
you
it's
want to
hey,
be
man,
like kind of rip off the Band-Aid and be like kind of shut them down, you know, like give them that belief. It's still there, but hey man, just have a kid. Just have a kid.
Just have a kid.
Just have a kid.
Sure. Okay. Sure. If that's what you want. For the pod.
For the Christmas present.
For the podcast, I'll do it, man.
For 10 Patreons.
Yeah, if you get us to 15 patrons, I'll have a fucking kid on the podcast. I'll bring the test and be like, hey boys, we're fucking posse, let's go.
Dude, imagine that's how you announce your fucking
no. On the podcast? That'd be horrible.
Oh gosh.
And that's when it's time to quit the podcast.
That's when it sounds like, hey guys, it's been a great run. Thank you guys for the support, but hey,
that's when
I got a kid coming.
That's when it's time to call it motherfucking quits. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Damn, Christmas time.
That is crazy.
Is here.
I'm still astonished that we literally had the same childhood.
I mean, hey,
Maybe that's why I get along with your parents so well. Cause
Yeah,
they're my parents. At the same, they're my
our
parents.
are
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah.
I think we've noticed that as we've grown up for so many years.
That's
but,
true. Very true.
But yeah, it is. It's always fun to find a funny little tidbit of like, wow, I had the same exact fucking thing as you did. So, yeah, Christmas. What else? What else can you talk about for Christmas?
What else?
What was your best Christmas present? What was your best Santa gift that you can remember?
I think we talked about this.
Maybe,
But I will
don't
say
remember,
my
so
my
I'll say it
favorite
again.
is probably the skateboard that I got from my parents. It's honestly there's only two that I remember, and it's a skateboard because that was my first ever skateboard. Loved it, had a great time with it, and it came with like the helmet and like the pads. So it was a great time. And I have pictures with it. Like it's dope. It's dope as hell.
Okay.
That or it was a Harley Davidson motorcycle, like the electric ones. And
Nice.
they had like the saddlebags, like, and I would put like my snacks in that bitch, and I'm going like 2 miles per hour down the street like that. That's
You only get 4 houses down. And you
yeah,
turn
exactly.
back.
And
You ain't going.
gotta bring
anywhere
it back.
far.
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
You're not going.
And it's
far.
going slow. My dad just like there on the side like this,
standing.
yeah, and I'm
behind.
just like.
He's walking super slow, keeping up
Exactly.
with you. Like, He's not really
Exactly.
moving, but
So like it would be between those two. Like
Okay.
honestly, like I think those are the most memorable,
Mm-hmm.
only because I've had the most memories with them.
Hmm.
And then like it's crazy because like the neighbors like they're nice because we're kids, whatever. But they're hyping me up. They're like, "Oh, that's a great motorcycle! Are you kidding?"
hey,
Like,
keep it down. You're moving a little too fast. over
Exactly,
there.
bro.
Oh my God, I'm
Exactly.
fucking moving.
Exactly. And honestly, like I love people like that. You know,
Yeah.
like keep that like enthusiasm alive for kids, man. Don't ruin it for them. Have some good time.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
What about you?
Again, I'll probably say between my top two is probably my snowboard.
Okay.
Even though,
When did you start snowboarding? Because you've been doing it for a long time.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it was in high school when I got it, but it was
Really?
still a quote unquote Santa gift, like during, and the only reason why, it was because my dad fucking played me.
Okay.
So
What's the story?
we went to an event out in LA, Ski Dazzle.
Oh,
Which
one
is
of the
where
greatest events.
where you can get a bunch of like snowboard skiing stuff for very cheap.
That's right.
So he was like, "Hey, like, do you want to come with me?" Cool. So I go with him, and he has his one of his longtime friends with him. So it's the three of us.
Okay.
We're going, we're doing things, and he's like, "Oh, hey, like, John, which is my dad's friend.
Oh,
He's getting a gift for his son. He's about the same age as you, So we're looking at stuff for him. So they're sizing me up.
Oh, so he's using you as an example.
They were sizing me up to like play off. That, like, it was John. It was his. It was his.
Bro,
kid's thing.
I'm about to fucking joke my
then-
kid like that all the time.
And
Like,
then
it's like-
Christmas comes. Hey, motherfucker, Santa's there. All right, Santa's gifts are here, and I go out there.
You see the board from Ski Dazzle?
It's the board and the boot and everything I picked. And I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I was like, "Oh my God!"
But you're like, what?
Yeah,
you
I
know,
was
like the surprise
I was
factor.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my most like surprised gifts because I
And you're in high school at the
because I
time, too,
really
yeah.
thought that it wasn't for me. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like I'm just here. Like I'm
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah, you-
experiencing.
like, I'm just
the
here with
thing.
my
Yeah.
dad, like,
I'm
we're
just
hanging
here,
out,
like, I'm
whatever.
not worried about it. Like I'll rent the board. Like if we go. Like
Yeah.
I was not expecting getting the board. They get home and fucking Christmas.
Lo and
mine,
behold,
baby.
right? Lo
I
and
was like,
behold.
oh my fucking God, that was pretty sick. And then other than that, my PS2. That was
Hey, that's a
probably
classic,
sick,
bro.
And that's all time OG shit right there. Getting the PS2 for Christmas. And that was
Were you the kid that like looked at it, picked it up, screamed it, went over your head, was like, "Ah, I got a PS2!" Because I was, but
I
you know.
mean, okay, so it came out. The PS2 came out in 2000. At the time, I was what
You're
4 years
4,
old.
5?
So I don't think
I got it when I was 6 or 7.
Yeah,
to
so
be
I
honest.
I couldn't I didn't get it like on.
had the
I didn't
flat
get
disc
it
version,
released
yeah.
yet. No, I didn't. I had the fat
You had the
boy.
bulky one?
Yeah, I had the fat boy.
Whoa, original,
Yeah, I
okay.
had an OG fat boy. So This doesn't make sense. Because the GameCube came out in 2001.
Okay.
I also had a GameCube.
Did you? Wait, look up for me. Can you look up? Fuck, I always mix these up. Is it Dreamcast or Gamecast? Which one is not the bootleg one?
Oh, Dreamcast.
Oh, Dreamcast is not the bootleg one.
The Dreamcast is Sega's.
Okay,
The Sega Dreamcast.
So Dreamcast. When that one come out?
Probably 2000 as well, or 99 maybe.
Really? Okay, 'cause
Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast launched in America. 1999.
Wow. Okay, so that's weird then, because I remember like my dad would play this Dreamcast, whatever.
Yeah, same.
He play his NBA, whatever, and I would fall asleep on his shoulder. And I don't remember only being 3. Like I thought it was a little bit older, you know.
Yeah, so my dad did tell me this recently. He was like, we were talking about something, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like when I got you the Dreamcast for Christmas." And
It was more for him.
no, yeah, and I was thinking, because I was like, okay, so I met my dad, who was my stepfather. I met him in 1999. I met him when I was 3 years old. But I always just remember the Dreamcast being there. Like, he had a Nintendo 64, obviously, which came out way before I was born.
The originals.
And the Dreamcast. Like, those were the 2 consoles that were in my house as a child. And I remember that. So I was like, the Dreamcast couldn't have been just for me, because, like...
Oh, you know, definitely, like, it's for you, but in reality, like, nah.
Yeah, because there was, like, NBA, like,
excuse,
2K,
yeah.
Madden 2K, and I was like... If I'm 4 years old, I don't fucking know
wasn't even
anything
2K
about.
at the time.
No, it was.
Oh, okay.
Because it came out in '99.
NBA
So then by
Live.
the
It's
time,
NBA Live.
so by the time December came out, yeah, it was 2000. It was NBA. It was NBA 2K because
Okay.
Allen Iverson was on the cover. So let's see.
Oh, I
NBA.
remember that one. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I don't.
Iverson,
know.
just
2K1.
Iverson. Just put. Let's see.
Shit. 2K1. Okay, so maybe.
Oh,
so yeah, so
2000,
maybe,
2000,
I don't know.
2001,
2001. So then, so he told me he got the Dreamcast for me, and I was like, I can't believe that, because like,
Bro, you couldn't even hold the controller at that time.
because the Dreamcast was already mine, right? And if the PlayStation 2 came out in 2000, that means I only would have been 4. And I was I also could not have been 4
Couldn't
with as
embrace
much
this full
much mechanical
movement
yes
of your fingers.
I couldn't. I didn't have the dexterity as a 4-year-old to handle a PlayStation 2. And if the GameCube only came out a year later, but I also had the GameCube.
Oh no, that was for your dad, bro. That was 100% for your dad. Your real console that you started with was a PS2. Like I
don't remember when I got it, because I don't remember when I got my GameCube, because it was also for Christmas.
Okay, so did you have a PS1?
No.
So then, in reality, whether it be the Xbox or the PS2, I don't know which one you had, but
Yeah, PS2.
okay, PS2. So that's like your starter console. Like when you really.
But like I said,
started.
I remember, but no, because I remember playing the Nintendo 64 and then swapping it out with the Dreamcast. So like
or not the HDMI, it's the 3 different.
I remember
cords,
I
whatever.
remember being like, okay, I don't want to play the GameCube. I don't want to play the Dreamcast anymore. I need to play the Nintendo 64. So I take the Nintendo 64 out, unplug the Dreamcast, plug the Nintendo 64 in. Like, I was swapping consoles. I remember swapping consoles of just those 2. And then I remember getting the PlayStation 2, and that was mine. Like, I had that in my room.
This was your console.
With my little TV. And I can't remember. And I had that shit for a long time. And then I got, but, because when did the Xbox 360 come out?
Oh, I don't know, but that was my next move too. It went PS2, 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and now PS5.
2005 is when the
How old were you at that
Xbox.
time? 2005. That's almost 9. You're 9. You're 9 at that point. Hey, brother.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was 9. There's no way the GameCube came out before the Xbox. That's crazy, because I don't...
I thought the GameCube came out
After.
No. I thought it came out way before.
Really?
Yeah, like not 2001. This is kind of news to me. I thought it was like 90s. Like
What? No.
100%, bro. I swear. I remember playing these in McDonald's. Yeah, and maybe that should have been the telling sign. Like,
Yeah, that was
You know?
2000s.
but
But I can't remember playing the GameCube and Xbox 360 at the same time. I also can't remember playing the PlayStation and the GameCube.
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation
GameCube.
2 and GameCube. Because I had both consoles.
Mm-hmm.
I had the PlayStation 2 and I had a GameCube. So that means that there was 4 years in between.
I just don't think you played the GameCube as you did the PS2. Like that was more like a family console kind of thing.
No, the PlayStation 2 was definitely mine.
No,
and
the
I
GameCube.
had hella games for the PlayStation 2. For the GameCube, I did probably only have like a few games for it. Did I? Now I'm fucking scared. I didn't even have a GameCube.
Question. Hey, Dad.
But I did because I remember playing Brawl. I remember I had Brawl.
So maybe it was like a family console.
No,
like it
my
could have been a
family.
family
My family
console.
does not play video games
Wait, so why would they get you these consoles?
because I play games. I've always played video games.
you know, maybe it was at that age where it's
So
like you
I
don't
ha-
remember,
I had
but
Smash.
it's still there. You know?
And I know the only reason why I also know I had it was because two of my neighbors, my across the street neighbor and my neighbor next door to me, also had GameCubes. So if we would have sleepovers, we'd bring the
thing.
games and we would go and fuck. I don't think I had a GameCube.
You might.
I don't think I had it.
All right, Tyson, you're gonna have to bring up the archives of the family videos and see.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I looking back at all of the games, GameCube games. How much time do we have on this podcast? I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about GameCube games right now. I gotta do this shit, dude.
That's fine. See, this one goes to 1983, but it didn't release until 2000.
North America, 2003. Let's see if I can search. These are unreleased. 2001. So 2001 was when the first North American GameCube game came out. So the
Which means
GameCube
GameCube
came out
was already
in
there.
2001. Looking at the games that are on this,
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I didn't play that on.
Not on the GameCube.
Not on GameCube. PS2.
SSX Tricky, I don't remember if that was on GameCube or PlayStation.
Like
It was
Simpsons
probably
Road Rage.
PlayStation.
That was
on PlayStation.
PS2. Yeah.
All of this stuff, Sonic Adventures was on Dreamcast. I didn't have it on
I
fucking.
don't even think I remember playing that.
Not 2. Sonic Adventures
NBA
1.
Street. That was
PS2.
PS2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Spy Hunter? Fuck,
now,
that's a great game.
now
Oh my
I'm
God.
thinking I don't have it. Now I'm thinking I didn't have a GameCube.
Maybe you did.
Unless I only had 2 games for it, which was Brawl.
And you just brought it to other people's consoles.
Because the original Spider-Man, PS2, not for GameCube.
Burnout. That was PS2 or
The original Burnout, probably.
no? Because I remember that game. Yeah, I love that
you
game.
probably got on PS2 too.
Yeah, it probably is PS2. You know what's crazy? I didn't think GameCube was in the same time that PS2 and Xbox was like alive. kind of
Xbox
thing.
didn't come out yet, so this is
Are
between.
you sure?
Yeah, we just looked. Oh, the original Xbox, yeah. But
Yeah, no.
I don't think I knew anyone who had an original Xbox. I just know people who had.
Because I
the
remember getting in
360.
trouble for playing Max Payne
on Xbox.
on Xbox.
Original Xbox.
Yeah, it wasn't mine. It was my cousin's. But like, I was at my grandma's house. They had it set up. I played Max Payne. They was moaning, and I was like, I didn't know what that was at the time. I thought it was dogs. Like, I dead ass thought it was like dogs barking. Yeah, and then it was.
Oh my
these
God.
guys are fucking in the hotel.
Yeah.
While I'm walking through shooting people. Like,
Cause see, like I remember playing Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube.
See, I don't know.
I do remember playing that. That game came out in 2002. but I don't remember if it was me or my neighbors. That's what I'm scared that I.
You might have been at your neighbors a lot.
No, but I know that I was at my neighbors a lot. But I also know that I had a GameCube, but I just can't remember what games I had aside from Brawl. Nothing else on this list. I had all of
PS2.
I had all of these games for the PS2, not
like Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, that was PS2.
Wrath of Cortex. I've had
PS2.
that on fucking
Rayman?
PS2.
PS2.
Rayman. I had that on PS2.
Wow, Need for Speed was. Wow, damn, bro. I feel old now because I'm like remember these games and it's like these are old, like older games.
I every game that's on this list that came out with the GameCube, I just had on PS2. Like I didn't have it on. The only game that I have that I can like physically remember is just Brawl.
Yeah, I think that's the
so
main one.
that's no point for me just to have a GameCube in one game.
Maybe you did just play with your cousin or your neighbors.
Jesus, man, this is scary. I'm gonna have to ask my parents this.
I'm gonna need the archives. Let me get the video catalog, please.
Because none of these games I can really remember that I.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like your PS2 is honestly your first console.
And that was my favorite console.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, no. Like when I'm looking at this list that you're pulling up right now, it's like I remember a lot of these games.
But they were all for the PlayStation.
It was all PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was literally all PlayStation.
R.I.P. to the GameCube, 2007. When they stopped making games, 6 years.
I think they came back when they brought the Wii. Like Nintendo.
Oh yeah, because that was the first time they've ever anyone's ever done like motion
Movement.
control.
Yeah, right. Fucking Wii Sports, game changer. Play that all the time. Don't care.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. All of these games were PlayStation. I remember playing.
I feel like you're like
I'm having an existential crisis because I remember the GameCube, but I don't remember. And I also remember like borrowing games from like another neighbor that were GameCube games, but like I would not have just taken their GameCube. Like I had a GameCube because I remember playing Chibi Robo. Like I don't know, man.
Hey, man. Hey, it was a time to be alive, right? It's a time to be alive.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't have any other consoles aside from the Dreamcast and the N64, so the GameCube and the PlayStation 2 are lost in oblivion. Those are gone for me. I don't have them, but the N64 and the Dreamcast I'm still holding on to for 40 years until I can sell those as vintage gaming consoles. So
let me know how it goes.
I look it up now. There's still probably like $100.
Oh, on eBay or whatever.
And Nintendo 64 is like $150.
Really? I've been seeing some shit like these guys sold the whole collection for $100,000. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not this yet. Like, watch Nintendo 64, $170.
I mean, better than the $30 you paid when you first got it.
$30? They were on $30.
I didn't have money at that time, so I don't know how
I
much
didn't either.
it was,
but I know on release they were not $30. They were.
I mean,
they are probably the same exact price. They're probably $150, like $150? Retail.
You think?
Yeah, in 1999 they were probably retail.
$5,000 for an N64 system, 32 megabytes.
Yeah,
it's not even the gigabyte.
That's a
megabyte.
That's a modded console. That's why.
Holy shit, dude!
But yeah, see, look, just a regular choose Nintendo 64 with up to 4 controllers is $139. Like if you get a basic with just basics. And this is what my N64 looks like. I have this purple, the purple see-through.
Yeah.
I have one gray, just a regular normal gray.
That was such a weird.
$188.
That was kind of such a weird.
$200 in 2022.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I still have to hold on to this for like 40 more years until I'm able to like.
You think it'll go up though?
I don't know.
Because what if like now it's like PS4 or PS3. Now, when we get to that point, that's going to be too... Well, I mean, the PS3 already cost $400 or whatever.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I think... I don't know. This is
okay,
it's
about
not. It's the same price as a fucking game. It's a Nintendo 64.
Because well, no one plays it. You know, like there's no games that you can't find.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just go to the store and buy a Nintendo 64 game. So that's the only reason why I'm like, that's why I'm holding on to it, is because it's like, okay, like
You better put that in a case.
it's not. I don't have the box. I don't have it. I mean, it's in a box, but I don't have like the original box. All the games. I don't even have Smash. I don't even have the original Smash for it. Like, I just have a bunch.
All right,
of
I'm gonna need you to go on eBay and just grab all the games you can and then hold them.
I have Ocarina of Time, which is one of the best games of all time. So it's like that's the only game I really care about. WWF, fucking the original WWF wrestling game.
That, dude. I just remember climbing on the ladder to get the belt.
Wow. Stone Cold. Yeah. So yeah, even in 2022, less than $200 for a normal
For all the collectors out
N64. So
there,
that's what I'm
man.
saying. Like, I still
Keep your boxes.
I still gotta wait another 20, 30 years before I'm able to sell this for like actual profit. Unfortunately.
Bro, just find a box for cheap right now.
Let's see what the Dreamcast are selling for. Dreamcasts.
205.
205 is an original Sega Dreamcast. This one is 120. This one is only 65, 94, 250.
It fluctuates so much.
Yeah, it's tough out there, man. It's
That's
it's
crazy,
it's hard to know when like.
Look at the design of the controller.
Yeah, it was a
So
piece of shit.
ass,
I hated
bro.
it, but it was.
It's like the Xbox design, but
But it
like
was
bulky.
but it's a fun console, man. I fucking love this. And
This is the first console I had in my home, at least that I could remember. So.
Yep, 2K1, NBA 2K1, and NFL 2. This is the
Test Drive? Ooh, great game, brother. Great game. That's when I got my dream car. That's when I first got my dream car, the Supra. Oh, baby.
That's funny, man. Yeah, man. The fucking Switch is still more expensive than these like
That's insane.
vintage gaming consoles, which I
Because
don't know,
no one
man.
plays it, man.
But like
you have to find the right person.
arcade consoles go for a lot of money though. An arcade
like
consoles,
Pac-Man little console. It's
But
probably like
those-
400, 300.
yeah, those are fucking like
Oh, 700.
$700 for, well, that's including 60 games. A Space Invaders, an original Space Invaders is 800. That's what I'm saying.
See how much like it.
You have to wait like 50
Yeah,
years
you do.
before things start like getting.
That's why
like,
I said, brother,
real
you gotta put your
vintage.
shit in a case
I
and
mean,
make sure no
it's-
dust get in there.
It's in a box, so they're just chilling.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get you a glass case now, like for that. You're gonna put all your things and then be like, minted since. I don't even know since how long you had it, but minted since.
I'm just gonna say 2000, man.
There you go, and then that's where it's at.
That's crazy.
Big bang,
That's
big bang.
crazy. Fuck, man. Well, folks, Merry fucking
Merry
Christmas, you
Christmas.
filthy animals. Welcome, or thank you for listening and joining us. Too Good For You.
Oh, it paused.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, that was an hour 30.
No, hour 22. Yeah.
Oh.
But you probably started it before. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to the Too Good For You podcast. Make sure you check out all of our shit. Too Good For You. Number 2, good. Number 4, letter U. Pod at all of our socials. E-Man is at Emmanuel Tanap.
That's right.
That's it. Me, DJ X Pharaoh. Love you guys. Merry
Christmas.